What's going on, you crazy people? Let me see. I think, yes, I did go live. Time out, though, before I continue. Just want to hear it. What's going on, you... Okay. I finally figured this out, and then I was struggling to make this live stream work, because I did it before, and I wasn't having any luck with it. Or I had luck with it before, it ran fine, but now I think I might have this program by the balls. Let me go ahead and try this. Hang on. Okay, so I'm getting on Facebook right now, and I am going to paste. So what I'm doing is I'm getting this live stream going. All right, you can join me. Please join me. That's what I'm saying. Join me in a live stream. Here it is. This is YouTube Live. Okay. Let me get back to that. Let me get back to what I was doing. So, basically, SHOT Show's coming up very, very soon. And we want to make sure that we're prepared because we do want to do a live podcast there for Kickin' Brass Podcast. And like I said, we want to make sure we're prepared for everything. So we're doing a couple test runs and all that. So I made myself a little small episode, a small MMPGuns podcast, if you will. And let me see. I don't know if anybody joined me, but if you're out there, if you're joining me, and I think the only person watching right now is myself, but that's okay. Like I said, I'm just testing the waters out right now. All right, so without further ado, let me just go ahead and get into it. So Monday afternoon, not morning, I was going to say morning. Well, I guess it was. The boys and I, we got out, went to the desert, and by the boys, I'm talking about just a few reviews. We got out to the desert with the brand spanking new, never fired Ruger 5.7, and also took with us a 5.7 FN. So, and we wanted to test them out. Actually, we were pretty lucky to get our hands on the Ruger 5.7s. Highly sought after currently. It's one of the hardest guns to get at the moment. But yeah, we were lucky to get Ruger. One of the Ruger reps sent us one for testing and evaluation. And I gotta say, guys, absolutely amazing. My first time ever shooting a 5.7 was that day. So I was lucky that we actually ended up getting another 5.7 to test, which was borrowed by one of Joe's buddies and also a customer of ours. So it was nice to get a comparison, and the comparison is night and day in my opinion. The FN 5.7 feels like a ridiculous toy, which it's not. I mean, it's a gun. It's not. Guns are not toys. You know, that's not what I'm advocating here. Basically, it just, you know, there's a lot of plastic. There's, I don't know. To me, a gun's gotta have some metal on it. I mean, come on. That's where the Ruger 5.7 kind of blew it away. It's got a longer slide. It's got a metal slide at that, steel slide. It just felt better. It was freaking awesome. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll some footage here of that day, and this is from, oh god, I keep wanting to say Kickin' Brass, but it's not it. Just a few reviews. This is their review. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but I'm just going to give you a little snippet of kind of what went down. So if you want to see it, check it out right here. Man, 20 rounds goes way too fast on this thing. Gotta say, I love that recoil. Or lack thereof, I should say. Pretty sweet.
5.7s akimbo style. Clear.
Well, that sucked. My dumb ass got to put my fucking earmuffs on. The more I shoot it, the more I like the grip on the Ruger a lot better than the FN. That's a lot better ergonomic than the FN. FN felt kind of wide. This one it feels a lot better in the hand.
This picture we got here that I just kind of pulled off of Google. Absolutely ridiculous. The grip is very, very slim in comparison, and I was just thoroughly impressed with this thing. I mean, what can I say? 1911 style safety, where it is, you know, the FN has a goofy safety up front where your trigger finger rests. When you're not shooting. It's got fiber optic front sight, and the one that we shot did have I want to say a Vortex Viper, I think it was. I'm not quite sure. Was not sighted in whatsoever, so we were kind of trying to do point of aim type shooting. I mean, we didn't have any targets out. That's the reason why in that video we didn't show any. We didn't show any target shooting or anything and testing out accuracy. We did have a couple of issues with it, but honestly, it was brand new. It's one of the first out of the gate, you know, from Ruger. What the hell do you expect? I mean, it's just going to happen. I mean, that's just what it is. So, I mean, honestly, I really could not ask for better for the price. I mean, if this thing was about the same price as, I don't know, the FN 5.7, I'd probably be like, oh, what a piece of crap. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Feel-wise, I was just completely in love with this thing. So, you know, and price point, $7.99 MSRP. We did have it here for $5.99 here, available in shop. We're definitely back ordered. Everybody that loves 5.7 is trying to get their hands on these right now. You just can't. Just forget about it right now. I mean, just kind of, we are taking pre-orders on them. So if you would like, you could do 20% down on these, and eventually you'll get one. I mean, there's kind of a list growing right now with that. So just bear that in mind whenever, you know, if you do want to do one. So just something to think about, you know, something to kick around. What else can be said? It's pretty sweet. You know, I really enjoyed shooting it, and I mean, you got to hand it to Ruger. They just got a great feel on it. They really, you know, everybody was, you know, very much let down by that disgusting Glock 44 that came out. So it's definitely nice to see something new, like see something new that's interesting, because we had, you know, like I said, Glock 44. That was a huge disappointment to the gun world, or the gun community, whatever. And everybody was really hoping for something special, something cool, and they didn't get it from Glock. So. And it's funny the way that Ruger they just set this 5.7 on people. Honestly, for me, I saw zero advertising or any sort of marketing for this 5.7. They knew damn well this thing was going to sell itself, for sure. And obviously it did, because I seen this picture, actually pretty much the one I shared. I saw that picture, and I was like, there's no way. That thing is not real. There's no way in hell that that thing is actually going to... oops, hang on. No, I was in complete disbelief. I was like, there's no way in hell that that gun right there is going to... It is a thing. It's not a thing. It's not going to happen. And boy, was I wrong. And that's the thing. I saw it one day, heard all these rumors. There wasn't anything fact about it. I saw this stupid picture. It was in Recoil magazine, I believe is the source for it. Recoil, I saw that. I think that's where I saw the picture. Recoil magazine. I mean, obviously, Recoil's a very reliable source if you want to put it as a source. But, just there was nothing before that. All I saw was that picture floating around on the internet. And then the next day, basically, poof, it was available on Ruger's website. Ruger 5.7. Come get it. Well, not come get it, because they're out of stock. But... yeah, it was a very nice surprise. They really did an awesome job with it. If you get a chance to check out that video with Joe, or Joe and Johnny Phoenix for Just a Pew Reviews, definitely head over to their channel and check out the review that they did for it. In that video, Joe tells FN straight up, FN, there's a new sheriff in town. He didn't say that verbatim, but that's basically what it meant. So, FN's got to do something, their guns are nice, but honestly, selling your name isn't gonna cut it for the 5.7 anymore in FN. So, that's just something to think about on behalf, you know what I mean? So, but anyways, I'm going to cut this out right now. It's been real. I think this has been 13 minutes, something like that. I managed to just blah, 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 on and on. Appreciate it. So, SHOT Show, guys. We're going to be doing live streams. That's why I'm doing this, is so we can kind of get this all down pat so we know what we're doing. So we don't look like a bunch of jerks, like, staring at the camera. Is it on? Is this thing on? I don't know if this thing's on. You know what I mean? So, we're going to do it. We're going to do it to it. All right, guys? So, I appreciate it. Thank you guys for checking it out and listening to me blabbermouth about a 5.7, which was amazing to shoot. So amazing. $5.99 here at the shop. So, I appreciate you guys' time. Thank you so much for checking out the stream. If you did, I think I'm the only one still. That's all good. I'm not worried about it. This was good. Cool. Alrighty, guys. We're going to end the stream right here. And, yeah, let's do it.